Welcome back. So, as recently I've done the time class from the for Cybertron trilogy, guys. Which you can see Mega Supreme just there in the corner. I did say I would show them all together in the road mode. You have to find my TikTok for that. Yeah, I have a TikTok. Yay. So now let's get into the Commander class, guys. Starting off with Jetfire. Now, first off, I want to say, this guy did not get a retail release in Australia. I'm not kidding, there were no retail stores in Australia sold this guy. But then in the following year we got Skylinks and then Rodimus Prime. We'll get to Rodimus Prime. Yeah, he never got one for some reason. I was lucky to get this guy. Good price. Along with something else, which I'll get you for I kind of have to fix that thing up. But yes, this is Jetfire. In probably the most G1 accurate version of him I owned. I can't remember my first Jetfire really was the Cybertron one. Not the game or the TV show Cybertron/Galaxy Quest. One where he turns into like a carrier plane. Yes, this guy is great. Nice white, nice reds. And yes, I do have the little armor set. Let's keep it. Let's talk about the main jet mode, then we'll get to all of that later on. It's very nice. I very much like this. Kind of wish I got that Gen 330 to the class Jetfire and the classics ones, just to look contrast. But yeah, looks really good. He's currently an Autobot, and always will be an Autobot. Now I have watched the Siege show where he was in it. It was pretty good. It was a bit annoying that this guy did not get that laser blade he had. Well, there's probably a third-party company or something out there making one. Not much in terms of posability. You got the gimmick of putting those handles out if you want it. Two near the waist and two up here. These ones here can't fold, like the ones near pretty much the crotch area there. Big downside is you can just make out the head underneath that part. I wish it folded up more, but then it'll require more. He does have landing gear with rolly wheels, which easily just fold up like so. He also did come with more of those effect parts. I don't know where they've gone. That's the thing with these effects parts, you lose them quickly. So let's attach the little weapons platform. Just flip the tail fins down and the peg hole up there with a peg right there. And he looks alright. Does need look a bit weird. I wish I had more armor parts to go all on the right way. And the guy I got this from also got one of those blades. So, that was good. Unfortunately, this has nowhere to go on in this mode. That I know of. I mean, I can put it on the side here, but that looks weird. Talk about it. So let's get into transformation. Remove this. I'll save that for armor. Let's start with a little back section here. So the boosters here are two separate pieces. So just undo one, two, and it's pretty simple. Just accordion the legs out, so you can see the legs as well. And these are panels which you will flip around and fill in that gap, which is quite good. So, like so. You want to flip the feet out, like so, and the heel. The legs done. Now for the top section. Oh wait, we have to get the backpack first. So this part here, where the tail pins are, and the rooster, will come up. Come on. And just cover up this blue transparent, which is spring-loaded, which is very nice. Like so, making a bit more of a cleaner backpack. We'll leave it recently. We want to get this area done. So these side parts were on tab. They don't really hold in that well, honestly. Rock them up forward. The arms here are pegged in. Now, I'm going to undo the peg, both of them. Rotate them down somewhat so you can then lift them straight out, like so. Oh, come on. Oh. And you just now extend the arms out. Also flipping the fist out. Then folding this section in, and it will peg into place. I'm holding it, thus filling in the gap here somewhat. Could have done an extra panel there or something. Lovely joints. So there's a peg hole right there and a peg right there on the hand section. All over the place. Next, you want to grab this, the tip of the wood, whole thing. Snap it in half, so it's like that. So you can now rock it down like so. Grabbing these sections, rotating them up, and then you fold all of this up. One sort of stay. For some reason, you can't really open this cockpit when he's in vehicle mode, but you can open it now. And this part's here. I don't know if it's a separate piece or something. But it can move upwards a bit. Anyway, this will all now rock down, releasing the head and the two flaps there, spring-loaded to hide the gap that would have been caused. Now, this whole section shall peg in place, and these panels will now just flip on down, covering, making the full chest. Now we're almost done. I want to grab the wings and flip them up and snap them in place. I want to grab the tips of the wings and rotate them down. And this little last thing now is just to clean up the wing section, which is this little flap will flip down, and this flap will flip around. And there we go. Jetfire in his rubber mode, and he's good. He's really good. I see the praise he gets. I love it. Out of the commander classes, he's number 2. He's my second best. Number 1 has to be Skyleaks. Number 3 is not is Rodimus. We'll get to him, trust me. But yes, this is really good. Now, I'll show you how this laser blade, which you can just peg on right there, and that looks really good. I'll have to get some of the others. There's some other set. This is the only one I got. So this guy does. You've always seen the reviews of this guy by now, of course. This guy can be either Autobot or, if I can get it, a Decepticon. Fortunately for me, he's always going to be an Autobot, because I grew up with Jetfire being an Autobot. Let's get into posability now, shall we? Head, swivel, and up there. So you can look quite a good decent up. See what's happening. Shoulders forward, up and down, forward and back. Lovely ratchets. There's a swivel and an elbow, wrist, and you've all seen it by now. The little disappearing, like in peg port there, for weapons. No, I swivel. I'll get bent. There we go. there is forward and back, in and out. The hip skirts coming out of the way, so you can get really good. So just below those, you get a decent knee bend, and there is an ankle. Oh, there is an ankle, but it's not comfortable. Come on. I don't like that sound. So yes, possibility is good. Painting in Scotland's guy is great. Especially I love this detail here. I think those are missile pods. Oh boy. Okay. I just really like having that one. But it doesn't really look good well when you have this part onto them. Let's talk about this. This is another part I don't like. I wish he had more armor. Because this... I would have liked more armor on arms, more on the legs, other than just chest and head getting something. Like, bit of limited extensions and stuff on here would have been great. But, we got what we got. So yeah, it's just this little drone I can zoom around. And all of that. Not much else to say. Nice. Got the big old symbol on it. Oh, let's armor him up, shall we? So, just remove these pieces. Remove this gun. Remove these guns. Open the chest here so you can get his mask out. Now I wish I got the little upgrade set that gives me more, like this G1 promotional image with like the fins on the side. I want to talk about this gun. This gun can also separate into two, and they have their own handles, which is really nice. This kind of gives me Wing Gundam vibes, because Wing Gundam has the same thing. You have two separate guns that combine into one big gun, one big double-barreled gun. Oh, Wing Gundam over there. I should have grabbed him. But yeah, you can hold them. Pew 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 bang bang, pew pew bang bang. Put these back together. Separating stuff. Okay, let's start from the legs. The legs get these long things. I don't know what they are. They just tab inside the leg here. There's pegs on the wings here you have to flip up, so you can put in these missile-like things. Both sides. The arms get these little double barrel guys. Peg on the sides, simple and easy. Get the gun, it's got one big handle that you just put into one of the hands. Now the chest, you have to flip up two tabs here. Like so. They will tab in right where my finger is on both sides. And it's annoying getting this thing off because it will take these two with it. So simply just slot on. If you can line it up right. And there. And last one leaf, here's a little head. Yeah, it would look much better if it had those V-fins. There's little fins on the side. And there he is all armored up, and right, what am I saying? Like, bit of like more stuff on the legs and arms. It look great. But as it is, good as he is. Now, you can't put this on, but it looks super weird because take that arm off and put it on. Because there is a peg port on this thing, but it's just bit asymmetry because of it. The pegs are further down than this one. Yeah. I recommend getting them and getting the upgrade sets, because there is another upgrade set I wish I could get. I'm going to have to get once I get the Optimus Prime from Siege. Still have that, never came out. It made pretty much, it's like a combination between the two, between Jetfire and him. It looks funny as hell. But it's with me and Jetfire. I'll see you all next time for something. Bye.